guys, it's the Matrix here, and welcome to a rather special how-to tutorial video today. Not sure how long it's going to take me to film this because I'm not normal at doing tutorials or anything like that. I'm not used to doing the tutorials. I only got 2 up on my channel, but I'm going to try to show you guys a little bit more behind the scene stuff as of what I do to be able to create some of these thumbnails and things. Right now anyways, like I did use GIMP for the longest time because that was the free software. So if you guys want me to go over a free software after this video, then maybe I can bring back up some old knowledge if I remember how to use GIMP still, because I am just in love with this newer program I found called Affinity Photo. And I'll leave a link to everything I use down in the description below. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to be trying to show you guys how I make my current thumbnails with like my full face in them, not necessarily just my Roblox avatar anymore, but you see I use them still here in a couple of them. But I just feel like using my actual face now. I got a more professional camera and a key light and a green screen that I can really work with my face and get like some pretty cool emotions that you guys see here in these thumbnails. I have just been really experimenting a lot more with thumbnails and videos as well. I've been taking a step back from streams to be able to do this right now. Okay, so, but yeah, we're gonna go over quite a bit. I'm gonna even try to show you guys some like Roblox Studio and Blender tips and tricks. I do have a couple of those how-to tutorials that I'll try to leave in the description below, see if they help you out. Because they can explain a little bit more into Blender and Roblox Studio. I use Blender 2.79, not the new 0.8, not the new 2.8. I'm not messing around with that yet. But yeah, Blender 2.79 to make stuff like the character poses for my character or whatever character you have. I think I have a more in-depth tutorial about how you get a character into Blender and stuff like that. And then again, Roblox Studio, kind of showing you around messing with that over there. We're just gonna kind of briefly go over those things there. But okay, with that out of the way, let me just go ahead and show you what I kind of do. So we're gonna start with like one of my more recent ones. This is for Valentine's Day, just this week. So I'm gonna kind of break it apart here piece by piece, showing you here what the final result looks like, and then we can like go into different software, I guess, because I'm not too sure how to split this up like I'm saying. But I love Affinity Photo. Like, it's just really easy to maneuver and you know, like just resize, rescale. There's like Affinity Design and Publisher too, but I just mainly use Affinity Photo. Affinity Photo is not free, it is $50, but it's completely worth the $50. You got like your whatever your layers here, that's what you call them. And I'll show you some tricks when we start a brand new one. But yeah, and then this is like literally just from a video that I just like cropped out and just moved into a video. And then this is from like another video thing that I just cropped out. I'll show you try to show you some tips and tricks there as well. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start from scratch, I guess. So just let me go ahead and create a new one. So you can create a new document. Just find, you know, if you're new to Affinity Photo, there's Affinity Photo tutorial channels out there that can help you out. If you're brand new, so I'm not gonna go. This is just a very skim over everything. I'm not gonna like go in depth because this video is gonna be long enough as it is. But pretty much, I just always start off with a 1920 by 1080. I know some people use 1280 by 720, but I just go ahead and use this one. Layout, yeah, 1920 pretty much by 1080. All this other stuff is the same. I usually keep it transparent background if you want to have a transparent background. And then yeah, you are greeted with this board here, and you got the Untitled thing up there. But yeah, if you don't have some of these tools in Affinity Photo, and again, if you guys want me to do a tutorial on GIMP before I actually forget everything, because GIMP is free there, then please let me know. And I'll try and do a Roblox GIMP tutorial, because that's what I did use to make my thumbnails on. It was taking a little bit longer in time, but you can make these thumbnails pretty quick in Affinity Photo. So, okay, so what I always do first, I of course usually record the game, you know, first for the video, but what I usually do first after that, like I'll show you how I make the jailbreak thumbnail first. I'll show you step by step for a jailbreak because that's kind of in depth, and then I'll just kind of generally show you the other thumbnails. So yeah, the jailbreak thumbnail is what got me over 1,000 subscribers. Like, I got rated like 6 times, and the main thing you want to keep in mind with these thumbnails is you want to have like great big emotions and stuff like that, but you want to keep the thumbnail simple, like, you know, 2 maybe 3 characters at most, and but like have like vibrant backgrounds and really colorful stuff. Like what I did here was I chose to be a police, went over here and over here, and I am recording, right? Yes. Okay, just want to make sure. But yeah, it does take a little bit of time if you want to find like that perfect screenshot and stuff. Like, I already did find my screenshot that I will use. I think it's Alt Print Screen, because I'm on Windows. I'm not too sure what it is for a Mac, to take like a full screen of your thing. Okay, so I mean, yeah, just like this right here will work. Like, I actually got around a helicopter and flew around, but whatever like main focus you want to be focused on, like whether it's just the main city, that's actually looked a lot prettier than what my other thumbnail was. So yeah, I just want to do Alt Print Screen, and then don't leave. Oh no, it went anyways. Okay, that's fine. But then it'll go save to your Roblox screenshots folder, which if I go ahead and open this up on the other screen, and try and find that. So yeah, I am trying to be organized in my folders, because that really helps me out to create, you know, some pretty efficient photos pretty quickly, because I'm always on a tight schedule with things. So we got, yeah, the Roblox screenshots that save over here. This was I think, oh okay, yeah, I think the actual jailbreak one saved somewhere else I did use, which is fine. We can use something a little bit different. But yeah, I also don't know if you guys have like this snipping tool here, because this is also really handy. I don't know if this is like a thing already installed in Windows. You guys can search for it, but it's called the Snipping Tool, and you can like pretty much just take a screenshot of a certain thing. So let's just go ahead and do like a new snip here, just to show you, just in case you want to, like, I don't know, something on the Roblox page or something, you can fit file and save as that way as well. If you don't know how to take a full screen shot, or don't want to, you can just use the snipping tool for Windows, at least anyways, for that. But yeah, so we pull this in here. Again, I'm doing it over Affinity Photo because it's so much easier. It's totally worth the $50 if you're going to be making your own thumbnails a lot. So I normally go down here to Vibrance. Like, there's a lot of different things you can mess with the colors on that side of the panel. I don't know a lot of these technical terms, but yeah, I can know what they do. So I just like up the saturation, up the violence, and hit merge with that. So you want me kind of like clicking that to make sure it works. Clicking the little box in the layers. Like, again, I assume you know at least GIMP or something. It does not take long at all to get used to Affinity Photo if you can afford it. So then I also add a vintage sometimes, and that just kind of like really makes it glow on the edges a little bit. And you guys can kind of mess around with like all this stuff if you want. So, you know, just something that's not gonna like wash out, I guess, but you know, maybe. And this is what I spend the most time, is just kind of fiddling around a little bit with this stuff here. So yeah, and then the shape, that might look okay for now. But yeah, you could also just use your Roblox character and just really like merge that in with like a cool face or whatever, if you don't have like a nice camera to use for your face. Or you could also just use your cell phone if you got a way. I'm pretty sure there's a really easy way to get your face uploaded through your cell phone. You just need some good lighting. Like, I got the Sony A5100 camera for my face, and a Elgato key light and a Elgato green screen, which is a little bit pricey, but if you can afford it, it's definitely worth the money, which I'll show you. I'll go into my camera here, actually, and show you. Close other apps. Oh, okay, so it's probably not going to work with the Streamlabs thing running, but I can at least show you what it looks like, because this is the, for if you want to do it, this is the app on the Elgato app, I guess, for the key light, and you can pretty much just adjust it. I'm not going to do that, but this is what it looks like without it. Like, see how dark that looks? And then just like with a little bit of light, that was just with my apartment lights on. It really helps you out there for lighting anyways. So since I won't be able to like actually take photos, I can imagine what what mine was gonna be like just doing like a pose, or like if you want like a happy pose, just like smile real big and stuff like that. But yeah, and then you also should have a spot for your, so that this is my camera roll with all my bad like photos and things. And I'll show you this first because this is the easiest thing again for me to do, to show you guys. So like okay, I think it was like a little bit back here, and again it might take some practice for you to get good at posing. Like I'm sure if you scroll back down you can see some of my worser poses. But just be sure that you're up close with your camera and that you got good lighting. Like this is a green screen literally, so just make sure you're in your green screen. If you got one, it's much easier to edit with your green screen. But yeah, then you take your selection brush tool and you can like mess around with the width and stuff up here. Snap to edges, make sure that is on. And then again, just make sure you have this selected. And you know, go for about this size. You can like maybe scale it up a little bit if you want, but just click anywhere in the photo, left click like anywhere in your guy, in you I guess, and just kind of like drag it around the edges. And I think like this will also like it also learn where your edges are. Like the software will actually learn where to stop and stuff at the more times you use it, because like that was just like an instant rather than like using the lasso tool to like just go around the edges the whole way. Like that was just like an instant, and we're already done. Like all we gotta do now is hit this little button for the mask layer in the bottom right. Boom, we're done. That's it. Bing bang boom. Okay, bing bang Obama. Okay, I don't know. So then we go to select, deselect to get rid of that. Make sure you select the camera, your photo layer. Hit V to move. Get used to using key controls, shortcuts that'll help you out. Resize it up. Get it up there. So yeah, first we're going to show you just with my camera, but then with myself as the main thumbnail pose. But then I might show you with Roblox as well. So this might be a long video, guys. I'm just putting that out there. So yeah, then the other thing I love to do about this is effects. You could have like an outer shadow if you want, with like raising the intensity, or what my favorite is like the outer glow. You can have this. You can like easily change to like any color you want. You can have an inner glow if you want to be like that, or an outline. It's like anything you want, and it's like there. So I did an outer glow, and then I just went with white. That's what I did. And again, probably the pose is what's selling it too, just on that alone. You can't even really see the city though, so let me put me like right there. But yeah, so let me go ahead and open up the Roblox logo. So just type in Roblox logo and then save it into your wherever you want to save it to. Like try to be organized with your files again. That will help. And then you can just kind of like drag it in here, resize it, and then you can just change the color very easily. Like it annoys me that you can't really get to white. So if I just Control Z back, because like I like white, so let me go and do this to change it to white and just do an inner glow, or was it shadow? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Okay, so inner glow, and then just boost that up to white, and then you can still do the outline. You can have like multiple effects on these as well, and then that looks kind of nice there if you want to do red or whatever. Red and white, yellow, white, whatever kind of works for you there. But yeah, we already got like a pretty cool looking thumbnail. Again, if you don't have any of these tools, or if you don't see some, you can go to, which I don't think I showed you, you can go to View and Customize Tools, and then you can like select and kind of drag all your tools there, and then you can hit Close at the bottom left when you're done. Okay, so now for the probably more exciting part, probably the part that's better for you to go to another one of my how-to tutorial videos. Oh, is that a new logo? Okay, ignore. Oh wait, is it shutting down? Why is it shutting down? No, don't shut down. I have a tutorial to do. Don't shut down. But like I said, I assume that you kind of know how to use Blender and all this other stuff. So there's plenty of tutorials to get you started on that. So back to the future. Just kind of like type in any car that you want. This one looks way cooler than the one I used. Oh man. Okay. Like what the heck? So you wanna hit right click, export selection, and then it's gonna name it something. Back to future car, and then pictures again. Make sure you're organized. I actually have it on my flash drive, which okay, finally got the easy store and flash drive installed again. Holy crap. So yeah, you want to create a folder called Roblox OBJs to save whatever kind of OBJs you want, and then we'll do that. So let's try this again. Export selection, back to the future car, easy store E, wherever you want to save it as, Roblox, open, and save. Okay, now Blender 2.79. I don't use 2.8. It's a brand new look and everything, so, but yeah, again, I have a tutorial as how to get this guy into Blender if you want to go check that out. This is just more of the thumbnail side of things, but yeah, pretty much you go to File, Import, Wavefront.obj, then you go to Roblox OBJs, then you look for wherever you saved your thing, which is right at the beginning for this. At least it should be anyways. It should be, but it's not. Maybe if I try to refresh it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, make sure it's the .obj and not the .mtl file. And then hit import obj. Hopefully it'll work. It says it's got 0 bytes, which is weird. Okay, so what you want to do is just box select the whole car. Do Shift Control Alt C to do origin to geometry, and then it'll kind of like snap a little bit all together, and you can like kind of move it around. But yeah, you can just kind of like do the box select thing to just move the whole thing. And this looks like a way cooler car, man. Like what the crap. But yeah, I also did have another character that I used, but I'm just gonna use me just for this kind of like little thumbnail tutorial thing. So I actually got rid of the glass here just because it was like too dark. And then yeah, I went ahead and dragged my character into here. So I might have to scale him down a little bit. Gonna have to scale him down a little bit. Okay, then I can just kind of like free pose him a little bit, just like messing around with the controls or something. And then if you want to use a different face, you can just like rotate his face backwards for now, and then we can go out and find a different face later. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna mess with the hats for now. So to get a camera, you can just Shift A, get a camera in here. Okay, and then just kind of like pose up your thing. We can actually probably add like some fire effects in Affinity Photo. But yeah, you want to make sure you're rendering with your GPU and all that. Again, making sure you understand at least a little bit about Blender, stuff like that. So you go to render and render image, and then hopefully it won't take too long. I mean, you can like go to the world here, have like ambient occlusion on, and like mess around with the sun and like get that kind of perfect lighting. That's kind of like the whole point with Blender, to get really good lighting for you. Okay. But yeah, so what you want to do is go to image, save as image. See, I just don't even bother with that because we just save it right into our poses file as a PNG right through Blender, which will look better anyways for you. And this mic, man, come on, work with me. Okay, so let's save it back car pose mat or something, and then save it into poses, and then go back into Affinity Photo. We can get this thing going. So easy store E, and then I'll go ahead bring this up for you guys to see. And then we go to the poses folder, and I got a lot of poses like already saved. So if I just go to like view and then sort, oh yeah, it's already sorted by the date. Okay, that's pretty cool. So then drag it in, so you can see if it like if ambient occlusion will work for you, or if it's like too bright, then just turn it off and stuff like that in Blender. But yeah, then just rotate it, maybe, you know, like kind of like scale it up some. Maybe you want to put it behind yourself and like that. And I also had like pretty cool like lighting on it. Like you can go over here, go to lighting. Oh no, what you can't. Well, I think what I did was I kind of like had a selection. Like if I go over here to the selection tool and like select these little headlamps, and this will be a little bit easier way to do it, and then go to lighting, it'll just select that section for you, and then you can have color added, kind of like a yellow. Well, I mean, headlights are kind of like a white-ish, yellowish, maybe. I don't know. You guys kind of mess around with that and kind of see what looks best, maybe. So that's kind of like back to white, really. Maybe something like that. And then like up the distance on it, and like the outer cone, inner cone, you can add more to like kind of get a cooler effect with it or something. Okay. But yeah, you guys can just mess around with the lighting and get like some cool like headlight effects. This is me kind of go over this stuff kind of quick because I don't remember how exactly I did this before. But yeah, and then you can also, it'll actually probably be better to put your character face in here, like, or even in Roblox Studio if you want to go back to like Roblox Studio. So to like insert your character, you can use the character, the load character that's already pros load character, which you can do a search for on Roblox. For that plugin, type in your name, spawn whichever one you want, and then you can just type in, you know, whatever face, or do a face on the Google search images, and then you can go down to the head and look for the face mesh right over here. Okay, so yeah, and then you can just like, I think just copy it over. Okay, copy asset ID, maybe paste. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you right click on it, copy asset ID, or maybe you can type in like sad face, see if something comes up. Yeah, we got a couple sad faces, or like I said, it's a Google search. So yeah, then you can get your whatever face you want in Roblox Studio as well. Then you can just make sure that when you export it though, that you get rid of your hats, and I think even the humanoid. So I know you get rid of your hats, you export that separately, and I think you get rid of the humanoid as well. And then you export selection and save it whatever you want. Matte, happy, and then into the Roblox OBJs, and then you can go back into Blender and pull that out with the import file method that I showed you and just mess around with the camera and the lighting a little bit in Blender. You know, make sure you got your GPU running, and you're pretty good to go there. It doesn't take that much of a powerful GPU. I would say like a 870 or like a 970 or something like that, at least. But yeah, of course, always the more powerful GPU, the better. And then eventually you can just have like a backlog of some pretty cool poses and things as you work on that stuff. But yeah, like I said, like I did just use my just my Roblox character as my main poses. But yeah, then that's kind of like how I did my thumbnail there, and for that one. But I think the rest were kind of the same. I mean, you can like always just do some like kind of like Google search for some like lightning effect, like for the one in the bottom left that you saw. Or you can do like a cool star thing if you want some like lightning raining down. Just copy some of these PNG things. You know, just copy a lot from Google for some cool effects. Then again, Affinity Photo has a lot to offer there. Is there anything else maybe? So I showed you guys like a but yeah, guys, there was one other thing I forgot to kind of show you that I want to do. So if I, you know, like open up one of my videos over here that I did earlier, and like I wanted, because like I wanted a cool Phasmophobia photo pose. So if I go ahead and open up this, like this was earlier this morning, like pretty earlier this morning, and I'm just gonna kind of like pause it at a good kind of good spot, I guess. Like maybe I want something interesting in that hallway to happen. I don't know. But the cool thing is if I just go ahead and do a snip with the snipping tool, go ahead and do file and new snip. I don't know. See, it does that sometimes. It'll like bring up the other things. So new. Okay. Then just kind of like literally drag the whole thing, because before I was like snipping only parts and sections of it, trying to not get my face in or not get the little arrows and all that in. So I'm just gonna save this like literally as FG into my folder saves. And then if I go back into my easy store, and well no, if I go back into my pictures actually with my organization and go into saved pictures, you can see it there. And if I just go ahead and drag this in, like this is kind of like a new document pretty much that I'm gonna be starting with, if I can. Oh, and it's not responding. Okay, let's just go ahead and close it out then. it's taking too much without me saving or something apparently. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and open it back up. This is Affinity Photo 1.9, the newest update, I believe. No, I don't think that. I think that'll be fine, hopefully. So yeah, let's go and create a new document because it'll all be fine. I also try to have my canvas kind of small because the YouTube thumbnails are pretty small. Like I try to work with a kind of small canvas. That's what kind of like nice about the bottom right, because if your images are big enough, you should be able to see it kind of clearly in this bottom right photo, which is kind of nice. But I digress. So take out your inpainting tool again. If you don't know, go to layer. If you don't have that tool, go to view, customize tools, and bring that tool out, because you'll find yourself using it sometimes. And just like click it, left click and drag, use the red line to follow, and the assistance will try its best to like actually get rid of it. Like you just do this a few times, like man, bam, it's getting rid of it. Bam, it got rid of that. Bam, it got rid of that. Bam, it got rid of that. You don't want this line here. Bam, it's gonna get rid of that. You don't want my face. Like, don't do like your whole face at a time. And you got your face cam in it, and then you can just like put a bigger kind of like image of your face that I'll show you in a second. Like it'll look kind of swirly. It'll be fine, trust me. Cause like I said, if you just do your face over that left image, then you'll be kind of fine. But like I just love the inpainting brush tool as well. So then if I go to my camera roll and just kind of pick something here, you know what? I actually got PNGs. Yeah, I got PNGs from GIMP that I did. That's like already kind of cut out. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Okay. There we go. There's me. So yeah, then you just kind of like cover it up, scale it up, and then do your whatever effects, and you got rid of all those like pesky little arrows and stuff from your video thing over here, which is like pretty swell. So that's another tip I wanted to show you. And back to the future me. The Roblox logo. You can do text. Can kind of show you how to quickly do your own text. If you go down here to the A key and just type in Roblox or whatever you want, and then drag it out. Bring this up more if I can. Okay, so just bring this up more, and then you can just go and install whatever font you want. If you want more than just a default, through Windows, there is a place to install more fonts through Windows, and then you can just, again, change whatever kind of like color you want there to whatever kind of like style or size you want. But yeah, there's that. And oh yeah, and then you can like also search up like flame effect in Google, PNG. A lot of things I search up with a PNG in it, and that's kind of like how I got the little flame thrower thing to go underneath the rocket. Because like the rocket was searched up in, the jetpack was searched up in Blender and Roblox Studio, as well as my Roblox me, and then I just took it over to Blender to get that cooler effect, and then I did like this cool little then I looked up for that cool little like going into the thumbnail effect. I don't know what that's called. But yeah, then you just kind of mess around with some of that stuff there. But that's pretty much how I do that. I mean, I can like just go and get rid of my face if you guys don't want to use your face for whatever reason. Or you don't have a camera, or just want to use like some of your other poses. Like this is one of those that I've had for, this is one of those other poses I've had for a while. So yeah, again, you can just like kind of drag whatever pose you want in, and go to FX, outer glow, maybe give him a smile or something, or a smirk, or whatever the title of your thumbnail, because title and thumbnails go hand in hand. Like, you have to have the perfect title and a perfect thumbnail, in my opinion, for it all to work beautifully. But yeah, if you guys want to just do something like that, then that will work too. But yeah, I mean, I think I have pretty much gone over the gist of it. You guys can mess around with Affinity Photo. It's been almost 40 minutes, so I think that's long enough for now. If there's something that you feel like I should have gone over that I didn't, then please let me know. And check out my other 2 how-to tutorials to see if they help you get started with Blender and Roblox Studio, as well as they are both 2 tools that I think go hand in hand with making thumbnails as well as using your face or just your Roblox character. But hopefully this helped you guys, and let me know if I need to restart this video, do it all over again, or just add another part to this or whatever. But with that being said, it's going to be the end of this video here. So thank you all so much for watching, and from Mr. Matrix, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!